I have here a brass solid cylinder. And here I have an aluminum one with the same dimension, the same radius, and the same length. Now this one is at least 5 times heavier than this one, maybe 4 times. And I'm going to do a race between them. I don't need this anymore, so I can remove that. Angle is not important. And now the question is, which one do you think will win the race? Which one will reach the end first? The heavy one? Or the light one? Or maybe they arrive at the same time?
What do you think, Fee?
I think the silver one. The
You
heavier
think what?
one. The heavier one.
The heavier one will win, right?
Yeah.
That seems reasonable. Because if you're heavy, you go a little faster, right? Okay. I'll give you the aluminum one on your side. Ready for that? 3, 2, 1, 0. No difference.
Dead heat.
No difference.
Why is that?
So we know that if the cylinders have the same length, the same radius, that weight is unimportant. Could be anything. This could be 10 times heavier. Okay. Now I will have here aluminum, and I have another aluminum which is shorter. They have the same radius, but now this one is shorter. Which one do you think will now win?
I suppose the surface area, the longer one, is that larger? So would that have more friction? So would that be slower?
You think this one will lose the race?
The larger one will lose the race.
Will lose the race. Very good. Let's take a look. 3, 2, 1, 0. No difference. So now I have shown first that the weight is unimportant. I have now also shown that the length doesn't matter. Now comes the question, I have here brass. We already agreed that the material doesn't matter, right? Whatever the material is, that makes no difference. But now, the radius is very, very small. So they're both solid. The fact that they have different materials, it's no problem. We have already demonstrated that doesn't matter. They have different lengths. We have already demonstrated that that doesn't matter. But now comes the issue, would it make a difference if the radius is so different as they are? What do you think now?
What do you think?
You think the smaller radius will win or the larger radius?
I think the larger radius.
Will win.
Yeah.
Well, you have a very good intuition. You ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, 0. No difference. In other words, I have now shown you something quite remarkable, which is not at all intuitive. As long as a cylinder is solid, it makes no difference, number 1, what the material is that it is made of, number 2, what its length is, number 3, what its diameter is. They will all roll down in the same time. Now I have a last question for you. This is aluminum solid, and this is aluminum hollow. Now I'm going to do a race with these two. Which one do you think? Three, 2, 1, 0. The hollow one will always lose. Independent of its weight, independent of its diameter, independent of its length, the hollow one will always lose. So then I show the kids, I tell the kids I have here 2 cylinders, And I'm not telling them which one is hollow, but one of them is hollow, but you can't tell. But now they understand that the hollow one goes slower. It will be very easy for them to determine which one is the hollow one. 3, 2, 1, 0. Hollow one always loses.